If any of you haven't seen Deckchairs Overboard, which I don't believe any of you wouldn't have seen Deckchairs Overboard, I think you better have a look at this.
So this is where I'll take my cue. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after midnight, walking in the dark. Questions in the dark. Walking in the dark. Questions in the dark. All I've ever needed, I've found. Spinning round and round, walking in the dark. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after midnight, walking in the dark.
Cathy, I noticed something in that film clip. A continuity problem. How come your bass changed?
Well, you were going to ask me earlier about the hassles of being in a band, so I can start off with one of the biggest hassles, which is that you get your equipment stolen.
Has that happened to you before?
Well, no, it only happened during this film clip at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Can you believe? This is what's called a producer's nightmare, going and trying to find a replacement guitar at 3 o'clock in the morning.
How long had you had that bass for?
Not very long, actually. It was I had been saving for ages.
Saving and saving the pennies.
Yep, so anybody with a spare Ibanez musician out there...
And it's not yours, you should send it in. How long have you been playing with Deckchairs Overboard?
About 4 years.
And has it been the same lineup?
No. Changes quite a few times. We've had the same lineup now for about a year, the lineup that's in that clip.
Right. Have you done much touring?
Yes, we've been up to Cairns, down to Tasmania and across to Perth.
Right.
So I suppose that's about as extensive as you can get short of Mount Isa and Darwin.
Right, I've been out to Mount Isa. Lovely place, Mount Isa, lovely place. Well, who writes the songs in the band?
Well, mainly Jon and I. Jon wrote that song.
Yeah.
And I think the other members are starting to write too now. We want to encourage them.
Well, for the kids, how did you start off in bands? What made you decide to become a bass player?
Well, I actually wanted to play lead guitar, but I just got myself this really cheap, like $30 guitar,
right,
and used to sit and listen to my favourite records and try and copy all the guitar tunes. And I found myself always going into the bass parts for some reason.
So it was destined that you were to be a bass player. Right, well, thanks very much for coming into us. At the moment, we've got Peter and Gwen over the steps, and they've got something else for us.